Hello and welcome to another Tom's Guide to Hearthstone, where today I'm going to be taking you through a Secretless Tempo Mage at the start of Season 20 of Hearthstone. Just a really quick word about the deck. It is basically your average Tempo Mage, but no secrets. You know, just like the name says. Relies on a faster early game than a normal with double arcane missiles. I'm going to come back a little bit later and talk you through a few more of the changes in more detail. But for the moment, we're just going to hop straight into some gameplay. Today has pretty much been the first day that I've been laddering up. And this is one of the two decks that I've been laddering up with. Start the season at rank 17. After a few bonus stars, get stuck in, and have already made my way up to rank 14 with a nice little winning streak. So let's see if we can continue that with this deck. Ooh. Now what I'm really hoping is that we get a secret paladin to face off against in our very first game. Flame Waker I think I have to keep because I've got the coin. And Arcane Blast would be really useful to taking care of a Knife Juggler. It's got a fun little extra bit of synergy with Arcane Missiles. This is a fun starting hand. The only thing that I'm missing is Mana Worms. Come on, top deck Mana Worm. Okay, Secret Keeper. Fallen Hero. That's another nice little bonus card. It's great to be playing on turn 4, but I think I'm just going to start off with an Arcane Blast here. Take it out before it can buff itself up too much. I wonder if I can play down this card. Right. I already have a choice to make here. I can simply ping. But would that be a mistake? If I ping, then I'm going to play Flame Waker, Coin, Arcane Missiles next turn. Does it make sense? I think I like that play. We're going to go with that. Basically, I'm relying on lots of random Flame Waker hits in this early game. Got to be a bit careful, don't want to hold on to cards too long. Would like to play around Divine Favour, because I'm definitely up against a very, very aggro paladin. Right, well, we're definitely doing this. We're definitely using the coin. Let's see what we get in terms of hits. Alright. Is there any way that Mirror Image is better than Arcane Missiles? I'm going to go with no. No, there can't possibly any way. Wait. Oh, that was a shame. It was all going perfectly until only one of the damage hit minions. However, it's not exactly going horrifically. Piloted Shredder. Ooh. Now that is a card that I'm happy to see, I think. Let's play the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Let's get a nice free spell. I'm always going to play this, aren't I? Let's just have a look. Not quite what I was after. Nah, come on, I must be able to get some clearance with this. Another 1-mana spell? Not quite. I am not getting the pings. Otherwise, this game is going perfectly. Alright, what do we kill now? Shielded Mini-Bot, I think? No, wait a second. That doesn't play around Consecrate. I think taking this guy out plays around Consecrate the most. But it probably makes very little difference. But man, if you get... Well, that's not Consecrate at least. But yeah, if it hadn't been for the horrific pins, this game would already be just basically over. As it is, you know, he's only ever a divine favour away. Okay, that's a pretty good little ping. Alright. Faceless manipulator. I mean, okay. Maybe I rushed that decision. Maybe I should have gone Fallen Hero and taken this guy out. If that's redemption, then I'm going to look a little bit silly.
Finally, a second chance. Me?
And it's Avenge, so that's fine. So, I should be running away with this unless he either plays a Mysterious Challenger or... what's the other card that I'm afraid of? It's Divine Favour. But okay, the fact that he's using his hero power is great news for me. Another piloted shredder, so I'm definitely falling a little bit behind on board control. Right, is it better for me to play the mana worm or to use the ping? I think it's just better to use the ping. Oh wait, no, maybe I want to Faceless Manipulator this guy. Okay, that makes sense to me. It's the tempo play. I mean, because, you know, the name of the game is Tempo Mage. This also does a much better job of playing around Divine Favour than the simple ping does. Because Divine Favour is all about drawing the amount of cards that you're behind. And I didn't think I was going to get a chance to... Yeah, there we go. I'm really pleased that I played around that card. But, yeah, just the early game missing pings could come back to burn me here. As I'm already down to 12 health. Yeesh. Right, do I want to play an Azure Drake? Or do I want to... and ping? Or do I want to play Dr. Boom? I think I have to play Dr. Boom and Hope. How much damage has he got on board? 8, 9 damage on board. If it's competitive spirit, I'm in a lot of trouble. We're just going to play this and see. I mean, if it's probably not a second copy of Avenge. It's probably a Noble Sacrifice. I'm in lots of trouble in general. I think I need to create a win condition and attack to face. That means 9, so if he's got like a true silver champion, he wins. For example. Okay, looks like he's going all to face. Or is he playing around boom bots? I am going to blame this all down to RNG. I can't believe the pings that I got off my Flame Waker. Okay.
I see.
Ooh, and a Lothar. And another secret. Alright. Well then. So that's Avenge. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I'm gonna have to take that out. Do I want to be playing this card? Not massively, I don't think.
I wonder.
Because I can't then even ping if it goes in that direction. So I want to do that. Oh, now it's a Noble Sacrifice. Ah, I see! It couldn't come out last turn because he had a full board. Well, that sucks. Actually, we're going to have to go with this and hope it is... Yeah, not that card. Yeah, hoping it's a Doomsayer. But yeah, I thought I had complete control, but did not manage to remove the minions. which is a shame. I felt like I got off to a pretty decent start there. Alright, now let's win a game with this deck, and then I'll go back and talk you through a few more things. So I think you got to see a little flavour of what cards replace the normal Double Mad Scientist Mirror Entity malarkey. We had some more Arcane Missiles in there, as well as one copy of Arcane Blast, which did look like it was a good start. Alright, we don't want an Archmage. Let's keep Frostbolt. Okay. I definitely had high hopes for that game. I felt like we started off pretty well. But, that is one of the problems of playing against Secret Paladin, is they just have, with their Divine Favour, they've got so many different ways of winning. And I am playing a version of it myself with Double Secret Keeper. So that's going to be the other deck that I attempt to ladder up with in the early part of the season at least. So I seem to be very short on actual minions to play early on. This deck runs double Mana Worm, and it's really important if you can mulligan for that card. So, especially with the coin, but
I'll show them.
But okay.
I'll show them all.
Alright, what do I value more here? Do I value my Frostbolt more or my Arcane Blast? I mean, I guess I have to value the Frostbolt more, but this has some fun synergy. As you can see, it takes double bonus from spell damage. So it's got a nice turn 6, play Azure Drake, do 4 damage from an Arcane Blast. But, yeah. See, one of the reasons... Nah, okay, we're just going to play this. Because we don't know what kind of mage this is, and may turn out that we want the Frostbolt to be able to go to face. It does look like we're up against a whatchamacallit. What do I mean by whatchamacallit? I mean, it looks like a freeze mage of some description. It could be a control mage as well, that just has a few loot hoarders and stuff to get through the early game, but more and more I'm assuming that that is ice barrier, etc, etc. Ice barrier, ice block. But I just haven't had a very minion heavy start to this game. So we're at turn 5 and I just haven't done any damage. So really not feeling all that confident about that. There goes the second secret. So probably ice barrier, ice block. Ooh, I wonder if unstable portal might end up being useful. I don't know. Let's play the Azure Drake.
Job's done.
Okay, this is a bit more like it. I can play the Flame Waker, and then the Unstable Portal, and then the Frostbolt. Really start to add in some extra damage. But I think if he hits a really crisp timing with, say, an Alexstrasza, then he's going to kill me far too quickly in this game. Because he's already got his ice block up. Okay, interesting. Is that Doomsayer time? Okay, at least we can deal with the Doomsayer nice and easily. We can in fact Flame Waker Doomsayer. Is that what I want to do? Is that what I want to do? Gets me an extra 2 pings. And yeah, yeah, okay, we're gonna do that. And we get the pings. Because we're like semi-vulnerable to Blizzard here, but I think I'd have held back if he had a if he had 7 mana and good Flame Strike, then maybe I'd have used an Unstable Portal and an Arcane Intellect.
Speak to me.
Okay. Alright, well let's give him minimum amount of card draw and hit this way. Ooh, opponent draws a card, Death Rattle. I'll hold that in my back pocket for the time being, I think. Let's just go for some more cards. And some more cards, maybe? Did I mention I like cards? Well now.
Time runs out on me.
Me?
7 damage. Let's save the Arcane Missiles. Maybe I'm wrong to save the Arcane Missiles, but there we go. So I'm expecting Flame Strike now? Cone of Cold. Okay.
Mind if I roll need?
Alright, is there some way I can definitely get him down to like 1? 7 damage. Yeah, I think I can. 5 plus 3 plus that. Okay, let's go for it. So 8 damage. This is fun. Look at all the pings we're getting. And then that takes him down to 1. Boink, 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 boink. Ice block popped. Okay, and all of these additional pings are worthless. End turn. So you've got to ice block. That has to be absolutely the first thing you do. And then that surely doesn't leave you enough mana left to do any kind of damage. I don't know why I was so pessimistic about this game. I won with 30 health. Yeah, did I mention Flame Waker is sometimes a very, very good card? It's now is probably a good moment to take a look at the deck and look at just how many Flame Waker activations we have in this deck. Here we go, down at the bottom here. Well, because we've cut out double Mad Scientist and the 2 or 3 secrets that all Tempo Mages seem to run, it means we've got, look at this for our early game and our 1 mana slot. We've got 7 cards in there. Single Arcane Blast, double Arcane Missiles, Mirror Image, Mana Worm. So you're basically saying I'm going to get off to a pretty fast start. It's fantastic for removals against irritating paladins and what's the other one? And hunters. Less so against warlocks with all of their irritating death rattle minions. So we've got all of these cards. A great paired with the Flame Waker. We have Unstable Portal and all of your Sorcerer Apprentice cheap spells, malarkey, Arcane Intellect for some extra cards. And then for the Grand Tournament flavour, we have Ronin as an additional finisher. More of a, combination with Archmage Antonidas, because, we just need more and more Arcane missiles to win this game. Dr. Boom is good as usual. Arcane Antonidas is our main finisher. And 1 copy of Spellslinger. It's just a pretty cool thing. It's a 3/4 with card draw, with only the downside that it gives your opponent a card as well. But if you're super low on cards and they're not, then in general that spell is worth more to us than it is to the opponent. It can obviously be a bit inconsistent, but you know, that's part of the fun. And I have to say, this is a really, really fun deck to play because it's got some interesting RNG in it with the unstable portal and the spell slinger, and you know, all those pings that we saw in that last game. All right, let's see if we can win another game in order to end this segment. We've had one, you know, slightly frustrating loss and one very, very convincing win. And now we get a hunter.
Let the hunt begin.
You asked for it.
I wish I was going second here. Wish I was going second. Alright. I think I want to keep Mirror Image. Do I want to keep Flame Waker? I would 100% keep this with the coin. 100%. But I think I'm going to get rid of it now. Because I'd like to pick up my one-drop minions and arcane missiles and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, this is much, much more worthwhile than a Flame Waker. So unless he takes this out straight away somehow, then we've got a couple of spells in hand. Ooh, we could in fact do even more damage if we wanted to. But I don't think we're going to. I think we're going to save the arcane missiles just because it's such a fantastic card against Hunter. Let's wait and see what he does. Okay. Ooh. Alright, what's the correct way of doing this? Do we hit and then arcane missiles? I think that's correct. I think that's correct. And then we do this. And then just use the hero power. Okay. Time for a quick think here. Should I just play out the fallen hero? I mean, it's an extra minion for Unleash the Hounds, but I don't think I care about that.
Finally,
Yeah, it's so worthwhile to have hero power deal 2 damage. It takes out so many extra minions. And it means he's got 2 high priority targets to take down. Because that's obviously doing damage. And this is, ooh. When I said, by the way, we have a strong early game. We have a strong early game, ladies and gentlemen. Turns out it doesn't even matter that it's 2 damage, but so what? Alright, Hunter. Can we win 2 games in a row with a perfect 30 health? I mean, that's unheard of against a Hunter. All he has to do is press that steady shot, and that would be it. Alright, well, we have 1 silence. Huh. Alright. So it's a mid-range Hunter. I don't think I need to Azure Drake. Let's just go with this. Have some extra cards, because I like cards. There we go. That's 30 against 17. And by the way, I've got a Frostbolt and a Flame Cannon and a Azure Drake. So, you know. What are you going to do?
I'll show them all.
To my side.
It's always Huffer. Everyone knows it's always Huffer. Alright, can I be smart about this? Can I be smart? I think I want to do this. And then that.
Turn to fall.
And then I value this less. I think it's probably a freezing trap, but how much do I care? How much do I care?
Time runs out on me.
Let's just go with the guaranteed 1 damage. And then this. Do I want to do 3 damage to his face? I think I do. Takes out weapons. Because it's pretty likely I'm just going to play Azure Drake on the next turn and do something. Okay, kill command. Okay. Do I have lethal by turning something into a boar? I mean, maybe. I think it's freezing trap. It's not freezing trap. Must be explosive trap. Good thing we played around that last turn. Two damage. Let's just do that. And then we do 2 damage like that. And that. I mean, we've still got 30 health, so, you know, we should have a couple of turns to be okay against this hunter. Okay, it's not always Huffer.
I'll show them all.
Okay, so I'm gonna go explosive and freezing. Goblin Blast Mage. Do I have a single mech in this deck? I don't believe that I do. I mean, maybe he has a bear trap. It could be bear trap freezing, it could be explosive trap freezing. But either way, I think I'm attacking with the Azure Drake first. Oh no, we took damage! I mean, disaster. It was going to happen against a hunter. And then he's kill commanding this? I mean, yeah, he's kill commanding. No, he's not. He's hunter's marking it. And then quick shotting. Okay, he gets a card draw out of his quick shot. Ah, hang on. This is actually a fight back. I mean, this was actually a fight back. I mean, it was a short fight back. Because this is lethal, I think. And the Fallen Hero Fire Blast lethal. And we're done. Well, that was fun. We didn't win with 30 health, but we did win with 28. So, not a disaster. Victory! Excellent. Alright, that feels like an excellent time for a little break. But don't forget to click on part 2 for a few more games of Secretless Tempo Mage. See you in just a second.